Top 5 Ghosts Caught on Camera. Before we start, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribed and hit the bell icon, so let's get started. Ajet Bueno is the proud new owner of a small internet cafe in Marilao, Philippines. Late one night, Ajet's girlfriend Jen drives over to the cafe to catch up some important work. Jen is completely alone, and there was a cat named Bulag to keep her company. What happens next is truly terrifying.
Hindi naman eh. Kala ko nga si Bulag, nandito si Bulag eh. Eh, nandun naman sa kusina si Bulag, hindi naman tayo eh. Wala naman pa. Ano mo na, yung ano ba to? Masakit naman ito. O, ata ito. Pero Xerox lang. Sige, naman na yan. Sige, okay na yan. Yung mga... Okay.
Headphones and a keyboard start falling from desks. This strange scenario eventually freaking out Jen so much that she runs out of the cafe and calls her boyfriend Ajet, the cafe owner. Ajet seems to calm her down enough that she goes back inside to collect her things. But as Jen turns off the lights, one of the chairs quickly slides toward her, scaring her so much that she panics and just throws her papers at the chair and runs out. Ajet shares his CCTV footage to his social media platforms. They say they have never experienced anything paranormal until this incident. But what do you think? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? I'll leave it to you. A user, James Fodder, bought a very creepy doll at his house. While buying the doll, a store employee warned James that the doll's previous owner was in a hurry to get rid of it because she believed it was very haunted. James doesn't believe in the paranormal things and thought the doll was worth quite a bit of money, so he bought it and took it home. But that's when he realized he had made a big mistake. James began to hear voices. The doors of his house started to open and close on their own, and scariest of all is he started seeing strange, shadowy figures roaming around his home. To investigate it, James decided to keep the doll on a chair in an empty room with a motion-detecting camera. What he captures is downright creepy. The camera only moves if it captures any movement in the empty room, but nothing's moving. Then a small, dark shape can be seen quickly moving across the floor behind the doll, As the camera only moves when it senses physical motion, James has no idea why the camera would be moving when there's nothing there. Another night of filming, and when James checks his camera footage, he is shocked. The camera still moves all around, tracking something that we can't see. Then the doll seems to just start moving all on its own. James says that he was a skeptic before all this, but now he 100% believes that the doll he brought home is haunted. But what do you think is happening here? Share your opinion. 14 years ago, a man, Mark Doty, went to a private school in Seattle to record his new song. Mark has dedicated his YouTube channel entirely to music. To shoot social media vlogs, Mark sets up his camera in the alley of the school. But for some reason, he was not feeling right about the place, and neither he was paying attention to the recording. Many days later, Mark was watching the footage he recorded in the school again. But when he found it, he was shocked to the core.
Okay. I'm not doing this right. Okay. I can't even see myself. I don't know if this is, okay, never mind.
Did you see it? A woman's transparent figure, which is hardly visible, seems to walking down the stairs. But when she enters the room, her appearance becomes quite clear. At that moment, Mark was completely unaware of what is happening behind him. But perhaps this can be the reason for his confusion. Now, this is the only footage on his channel that has any connection with the paranormal. What do you think about this video, real or not? Let me know. This video was posted by a lady named Hannah. She experienced something in her house which she couldn't explain. One night when she was having dinner, she was using her phone, and that's when this happens.
1, 2. I was invited because of lesbian geography, and we've been together almost ever since for 40 years.
What was your first impression of her after phone number?
So exhausted. We're in a normal Molly sweatsuit. And I was in blue jeans and a plaid and a big
Hello?
The sound completely took away her attention from the phone, and her dog also seems to be terrified by something she couldn't see. She calms down the dog and goes near the stairs. And the cracking sound was not stopping. But when she says hello, a few seconds later, she hears someone's footsteps coming down the stairs, while there was no one in the house except her and the little dog. She was really scared, so she grabs her dog, decides to run from there. Well, what do you think? Do share your thoughts. James from YouTube channel, the fam takes on a challenge by spending the night alone in one of Florida's famous haunted forests. Right from the start, he hears strange sounds and voices that create a creepy vibe. While he explores the area, he manages to film this.
Do you guys like the outdoor camping type videos? I've been doing them for a long time, especially all alone. Well, I'm just curious if you guys like those. Ooh, that was a frog. I wish I didn't carry both these lights. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's just hold that. That way we can double up on the lights. Hell yeah. Yeah, actually that works good. Okay. Whew, creepy. My biggest nightmare is one of these trees falling on me, because there's so many trees obviously that have fallen down, but I'm assuming most of that's from storms and stuff like that. Whoa, what the hell, where did that come from? What was that? Straight up, I heard that. Did you guys hear that? I don't know. I don't see anything. Do you guys see anything? Let me know in the comments if you guys see anything, because I feel I don't know, maybe there's some kind of animal out here, but I think I'd hear things crunching if it really was. So I don't know. You know, one thing I should be doing when I'm out in places like this is I should probably bring bear spray or mace or something.
Did you see it? James doesn't notice the figure at first. But later, after commenters pointed out the terrifying sight, he realizes just how unsettling the situation really was. Despite being disturbed by several eerie sounds throughout the night, James made it through safely and unharmed.